my hands are coming out by accident. But the hands on this move are after you give out to all that love, your hands are gonna come up. If you've seen the whole ratchet girl hitting her weave move, is kind of like that. Like your hands are coming up and they're kind of doing this thing on your head. So I mean, technically that starts a bit earlier. So you give out the love, then your left hand touches your head, you're going to lift your left leg up, right hand touches the head. Then your left hand touches, right hand touches, you turn, and 1, 2. So whenever your hips are back, your hands are straight up, or like patty cake. Whenever your hips go forward, your hands kind of come down. It's like they're meeting each other. You do that twice, 1, 2. Then you do that once again, touching, and then touch, 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 and 1, 2. Okay? This part is really fun, but it seems tricky at first, so we're gonna do this all once again. Let's do this from the Namoko part. I know that's a bit further back, but I think it's good to do it from there. So we just did walking, 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 Namoko. And we go, switch, step, 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 and a switch, step, step, and slow pop to the belt, squatting, squatting, heel in, toe out, heel out, do a little driving, and kick, step down. Wait, I'm gonna redo that part because I just did the whole section of choreography wrong. I'm so sorry, I apologize. We're doing this again. So we just stepped, and Namoko, ready, and step, 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 switch, step, 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 switch, slow, pound, squatting, squatting, heel in, toe out, heel out. We kick, step, go down, and then we drive. Reach up and roll it, close it, heart, give out all the love. Then we go up, down, down, turn, da, da, and up, down, down, turn, ba, ba, okay? And like, I apologize if the timing's a bit weird because I'm so used to doing the music, but you know, just try to get the moves now so that you can adjust the music. But, okay, how about this? I'm gonna do it from the beginning and I'm gonna try to sing. I'm gonna sound out of breath and I apologize for that. But let's try to make sure I'm giving you the right timing, okay? So we're gonna do this all from the top again. Yay, okay? So we're walking. We hear sha-la-la, boom. Sha-la-la, boom, boom. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Kasa-ina, walk, walk. Turn namoko. Da-da-da-da-da. Kasa-ina-ma. Da-da-da-namoko. Da 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 da, nasa inama, da 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 namoko, ba da ba da ba ba, kasa inama, da da namoko, and switch, step, 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 switch, step, 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 switch, slow, pop to the belt, go, go, do the heel stuff, gonna kick, step down, and we're driving, reach up, and do this, share the love. And 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, pop, pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, pop, pop. Good. So from here, just to tell you, we're actually like halfway there. We just did a lot of dancing, a lot of choreography. So from the second pop, you are going to do a little like open step. So you're gonna go pop, pop, you're gonna step to the right. Do that little knee stuff if you want. You know, you can do the little opening, closing of the knees. So you're gonna step to the right. Step forward with that right leg again. And then, so yeah, you're gonna step to the right, step forward, and then this time you're gonna do it very slowly, right? You're gonna do a very slow hip roll to the front. And I think you'll hear him say like, that shalala pow thing again, right? That part of the sound comes in again. So basically, forgive me as I try to recollect my thoughts. So after that little pop, pop, we go step, slow, we hear shalala, and then we go pound, right? So what that means is when we're here, you'll notice that your right shoulder is gonna be towards the front, and your left shoulder is gonna be back. So in that low squat position, you're going to pop that left shoulder forward, okay?
So we're not discussing.
And then after you pop that left shoulder forward, you're gonna do slow body roll backwards. And when I say a slow body roll backwards, I mean your chin comes back, your chest kind of rolls, and then it's coming down as you're moving backwards. So slow body roll backwards. Then after you finish that body roll, you're gonna do 2 small steps back. So you're gonna go right leg back,
no, it's not.
back. Then you're gonna do that little shoulder move twice again. So you're gonna go
so what I was
right
what I was
forward,
telling is,
left forward. Okay.
What I was telling
So what that looks like all together from that little popping part. So we go pop.
It's like any business.
There are more people that want financing terms
down,
than people that can pay cash
and
up front.
pop.
That's easy.
We step,
Okay.
roll,
So we want to get ourselves quickly to that
go
point
back,
where
step,
we
step,
have the
pop,
ability
pop.
to sell
And
units
then
and tell
from
people
those
to
two
see
pop-ups,
it
ding,
pay us
ding.
over the next 3 years or something.
There's gonna be a bit of a second break. You're gonna go ding,
But
ding. Then you're
it's not
going
the time to do
to
that. Once you get
switch
some
your
money to turn
feet.
around,
And when I say
get
switch your
finances
feet, I
trust us.
mean you're gonna be
This is
here.
there.
Your right foot's gonna come back, and then your left foot's gonna move forward with that stability of your right foot. So that will be kind of like, hopefully you can see it if I move further back. Your right foot, you're gonna this right foot comes back, and your left foot moves forward, and you lean onto that left foot and let it bring you forward, okay? So from that popping, so let's go from, we're gonna go from giving out the love, okay? So we're giving out the love, and we go up, squat, squat, and turn, pop, pop, up, squat, squat, turn, and pop, pop, and we go out, forward, and shoulder, roll back, and shoulder, shoulder, switch it. So from here, you have just stepped forward. From stepping forward, your right foot's gonna quickly, I emphasize quickly, your right foot's gonna quickly come to the front, come level with your left foot, and then you're going to step your left foot out to the left. Bring it together, and then your right foot's gonna come behind your left foot, and your left foot is going to raise up a bit in the air. So what that will look like is after your switching change, actually no, let's go from the last pop. So we just did pop, pop, and step forward, shoulder, move back, shoulder, shoulder, switch, and step, move it. You see what I mean? So it's kind of like you end up putting all of your weight on that right foot, right? So you just step to the left together, right foot goes back, and your left foot raises up in the air. And then after your left foot raises up in the air, it comes to the ground, and your right foot ends up level with it again, and then you repeat that all again. So this is something that you really have to just watch and try to practice. I'll even do this backwards. Like I'm gonna be turning away from you so you can actually see what that looks like if you're trying to follow along. So from the last pop, we go pop, pop, and step. Slow, shoulder, body roll, step back, shoulder, shoulder, switch, and step, step back, step, step back. Now, you might notice this is another one of those popular African moves. So as I step out to the left, my chest is going, it's kind of like popping out and then going into, I'm kind of like bringing it back in very sharply and obviously, and as I do that, you see my shoulders also move forward with that motion. And as you're doing that, your hands usually end up coming up kind of like in this position, so it kind of looks like pa, ta, 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 pa, ta, 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 ta. So it seems kind of, you might think it seems awkward at first, but it looks really cool, and especially since it's so popular, just people being reminded of that move will make you seem cooler. Awesome benefit that is. So yeah, so as you're stepping out, make sure that you do that chest movement of out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, right? So after the switch, you just, let's do it from that little popping. I want to make sure that we're consistent with the rest of the choreography. You just did pop, pop, step, out, forward, slow, and shoulder. Body roll, step back, shoulder, shoulder, and switch, and step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3. Why did I do that slower? Because this is another important beat. So when that right foot comes level, the same place as your left foot, basically, your arms are going to be, this is gonna be to the left. Your arms are gonna roll up like this, and then they're gonna switch the other direction. I'm gonna do this turned away from you so you can really see how that looks like all together. But what I mean by that is, after you do, you're gonna go step and switch it, step and switch it, up, arms, right? So after you do that first one, you're gonna do it again in the other direction. Left foot comes down, arms roll up to the right, okay? And then we get a bit of a trickier section. Let me get some water. That's a bit of a trickier section in the choreography. This one, you don't have to beat yourself up over whether you get this one completely correct or not, because it is a bit of a style, comfortable with these type of things, type of move. So after you did the rolling of the arms, there's gonna be a pause and your hands are gonna come like this. Then listen to the directions. You're gonna roll your right knee in. And I don't mean roll, like you're gonna bring your right knee in, then you're gonna step on